A lot of you expressed interest in the detox that I was referring to as a fall cleanse that I posted a few weeks ago. And so I thought to share with you something that is a relatively easy cleanse that is good for all dosha types, which if you remember the doshas, we've got vata, pitta, and kapha energies. And so this is something that is pretty familiar in Ayurveda. It's called kitchari. And this is actually a food dish that we prepare to eat to use as a cleansing tool. And the kitchari itself is the cleanse. So there's a lot of different things that we'd want to think about what we're going to get as benefits from a kitchari cleanse. Generally speaking, we would recommend doing this for 3 days to maximum of a week, maybe 10 days of pushing it. But it's a recipe consisting of mung bean dal and basmati rice. And then you have a couple different herbs that you can add to it, ghee, and then some different vegetables that you could add as well. You're choosing of what type. What I would recommend is things that are going to be more on the neutral spectrum, such as zucchini, squash, cauliflower, different root vegetables, parsnips, turnips, radishes, things like that. And then you can cook those into the kitchari. There's a lot of recipes available online. And again, it's going to be more dependent upon your actual dosha type as to the different types of spices that you would want to consider adding. Some of the reasons that I will recommend you look into doing a kitchari cleanse for yourself, and I often think to do these at 2 times of the year. It was recommended when we're coming into a new spring to prepare ourselves for the newness of the season, as well as the hot summer that's coming, and then in the newness of the fall as we're preparing our bodies to be more in winter state and get ourselves ready for the cold weather that's coming. And so again, some of the benefits of doing a kitchari cleanse is that it's going to give your body a break from digesting a lot of different varied foods. It's just one food type, and you're going to eat this kitchari at every meal for the 3 days to a week, depending on what is recommended really for you, or I guess what you're feeling more inclined to do. But it is going to be the only food that you eat. And so it's just giving your body the timeout that it needs. But it's also during a cleanse, many people will think about not eating or fasting. And actually, this is a supported cleanse. So the kitchari in and of itself is a complete protein between the mung bean dal and the rice. And then it is also going to be a little bit gentler on the digestive system, being those two food types that your body isn't having to think about what it's processing. It's going to help to alleviate, give you a lighter sense of being in the body. Again, taking a break from all the different foods that we eat and taxing our body so much. Now it's not having to think about digestion so much, that it's having more energy to help to heal the body, which is the idea of this as well. A lot of times this is paired with something called panchakarma, which is a process of 5 different things that help to really detox and cleanse the body. And many times this is recommended in cases of severe illness to basically right the ship and turn it around from the direction that it's going. But you never really would want to do panchakarma without supervision or without guidance from someone trained in this very specialized detox. But a lot of times people will eat kitchari while they're going through this because of the fact that the body is just able to lightly process the food. It isn't stressed out by it, and it also helps to regulate the digestive system. It's going to be, again, more of a neutral food, so it's lighter and easier for the body to digest. And then let's think about it. It helps to support better sleep because, again, your energy is now freed up to allow itself to focus on more of the basics, if you will. And it's not having to figure out all the different things coming at it and process some different toxins and stuff that are also associated with various food types that we eat. What consistency wise, generally speaking, what you're going to find is that it's going to be a little bit more of like porridge or oatmeal or stew, a little bit on the thicker side, but it should have a good amount of moisture to it. And if you have a little bit of a weaker digestion or Agni internal fire, you probably want to have that more on a soupy or brothy consistency for, again, just that much of an easier digestion. But if you're interested in this, you can certainly Google kitchari. It's spelled Kitchri, and it is more of a mono diet, which again just gives the body the ability to stop, take a break, get a breather, reset your system. This helps to improve mental clarity, reset again your immune system, help a lot of things just to be alleviated, toxic levels in the body. Another thing too, with the mung bean being on the astringent side, it will actually help to dry out and suck out the toxins. The kitchari itself is going to help to loosen up some of the accumulated toxins. And if we use ghee, that really helps to lubricate and to help to release that from our bodies. And then the mung bean dal will pick that up to help it to pull out. Also, there's a good deal of fiber in that. And so once we start releasing the toxins and our body is able to get that breather, like I said, and the fiber will pick that up as well and help to pull that out. So feel free again to Google that for other various recipes, but a lot of times people will add things like cumin, fennel, coriander, some different spices, turmeric, to again to help to ignite a greater internal digestive fire as well. So feel free to reach out to me if you're wanting more additional information as well, if you're not able to find things on Google. And do feel free to share this with other people, as this information is, I feel, very valuable in helping to reset the body and gain the upper hand again with our health. Please do follow me as I do my best to share with you tips that I've learned along my healing journey with Lyme tick-borne illness, as well as some other unfortunate pathogens that I've come into contact with, to help you to begin to heal. And I also do specialize in Ayurveda. That's something that's near and dear to my heart, that I've studied very much, that I found has helped in so many ways to heal my body as well. But have a great night, and do remember, do your best always to take care of your body. It is our greatest investment.